For my entire adult life, the Miami Heat have been a threat to win the NBA title. From Wade and Shaq, to the Heatles, to playoff Jimmy. But now there's no identity, no dude, and no direction. Has time finally run out for Riley and Spo, or are they loading up for their next big swing? Let's break down where they are now and what it'll take to bring championship parades back to South Beach. The latest version of title contenders Heat was not supposed to be. Nobody thought the bubble run was possible, or even the 2023 run to the finals. They were led by hard-nosed, do-whatever-it-takes Jimmy Butler, and he was surrounded by elite defense and the ultimate team players, but now Jimmy is gone and all those team players just don't hit the same without their alpha, their leader, their dude. This franchise has everything you need to be great except the one non-negotiable, the dude. Prime location where NBA players want to live? Check. Proven coach and franchise higher-ups that you can trust? Check. They're a little older, but still check. What about the players? Well, let's break that part down a little further. Let's start with their role players. Now, I like a lot of players on this team, and in the right role and situation, I can see all of them playing well for a team on a deep playoff run. Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Nikola Jovic both had down years last year. Now, I like both of these guys a lot, but they were overextended and asked to do too much. Both are finishers, not creators. I'm expecting bounce-back years for both with better roles on the team. Andrew Wiggins is overpaid unless the 2022 version shows up. Davion Mitchell at $12 million a year is a steal if last season was real and he continues to improve. Then you have Pelle Larsson, a rotation guy for sure, but how high is his ceiling? The one young promising player they have is Khalil Ware. His stock was low on draft night, and it looks like the Heat hit a home run with picking him.
The Miami Heat select Khalil Ware from Indiana University.
He's huge, super athletic, and plays his ass off. His defense was really good, and he looks like a modern rim-running big with more upside. The best young asset since they drafted Bam. Then, this offseason, they made some great pickups. Norman Powell might be this team's most important offseason move. He's a walking bucket and playoff tested. He also lets Jaquez and Jovic go back to being helpers instead of creators, and he's on a contract year, so he's going to be hungry. Now, you'll either have to pay him or let him walk next season, but you gave up next to nothing for him, so it's totally worth the risk. Yakachonis falling to them at number 20 was lucky. This kid was a projected top 10 pick before injuries slowed him down at Illinois. He's great in the PNR, super high basketball IQ, and honestly, feels more like an NBA type player, not a college system guy. He's not going to blow you away physically, but at the 20th pick, this was a home run pick and a bet on the future. The Heat are hoping for hundreds and hundreds of Yakachonis Ware lobs in the coming years. But this Heat discussion so far is just filler compared to these last two. Everything hinges on Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo. Herro proved last year he is an elite scorer, but if he's your top creator like this past season, your team's ceiling is capped, especially with his defensive liabilities. He's getting paid like a top 15 guy, but even if he reaches his absolute max as a player, I don't think he ever gets there. Next is Bam. Last season was a down year for him. He just didn't take the steps forward that he and all of us had hoped would happen. Now, he's versatile, elite on defense, and a great teammate, but can you hand him the keys to a team and expect a title? I just don't see it. Between them, you're locking up 60% of your cap, with neither of them being a dude. That's how you end up stuck in 38 and 44 purgatory with no real title aspirations. After breaking down their whole roster, one thing kept coming up. All their guys playing outside of their roles. I think the major issue and what is holding them back is this whole team makes sense with a dude. Now I know what you're thinking, duh, but every team would look better with a dude, and I agree, but this is the nature of the NBA. You build a team and collect assets to find that guy so it all works and so it all makes sense. Herro and Bam are miscast as stars of the movie when they should be playing as supporting actor roles. Use this as a reference. The first Black Panther movie is awesome, and what makes that movie go is the presence of the late great Chadwick Boseman. He was a super duper star of an actor. Him being in that movie and leading the way he did made everything else fit perfectly. If that was some random lesser actor, Michael B. Jordan would have stolen the show and thrown everybody else into spots they were not supposed to be in. Black Panther works because Chadwick was that dude. This is how the NBA works. Without the dude, the top of the movie ticket, the team just doesn't work. Herro and Bam as second and third best players on a team, playing off a dude makes the Heat title contenders. Just like in 2020 and 2023 and playing behind playoff Jimmy Butler. So how does this work out? Are Herro or Bam good enough to get you back the superstar needed to win? In my opinion, they keep hunting for the dude. Any and everything is on the table. They are in the dude acquiring mode because flat out they do not have that guy on the roster currently. They need to play well, develop the players they have into real assets and be ready for the next superstar, the next dude to become available. This is the Miami way. They jumped to get Shaq and got them a ring. They gutted their team to sign LeBron and Bosh to join D Wade, got themselves 2 more rings. They pulled off a miracle by dumping salary and signing playoff Jimmy and got them to 2 finals appearances out of it. Again, this is the Miami way. Until Miami finds their next Chadwick Boseman, the next dude, the script won't flip. The pieces are there, the structure is there, they just need the star that makes it all click. What Southeast Division counterpart is joining the title contention race? Who had a killer offseason to push them to the top of the East? Well, check out my video of the Atlanta Hawks to see their evolution from an offense first, easy out in the playoffs to defensive beast of a contender. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us that thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. It really goes a long way for us to build this channel and grow and provide the content that you love so much to the rest of the world. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.